Hello, my dear students of class 10. Today we will read the next part of the text, The Midnight Visitor. In our last class, or in the last video, we saw that Fowler came to meet one secret agent named Osable, right? Then he saw another secret agent named Max came to meet him, and Fowler had kind of imagination about Osable, but when he came, he got a different kind of idea, right? Then what happened? That we will see today. Osable moved to an armchair and sat down heavily. Osable moved to means went to an armchair, means a chair with two arms, means where you can keep your hand, right? So that's why armchair, and sat down heavily. And sat down heavily means comfortably. I am going to raise the devil with the management this time, and you can bet on it. Then Osable is saying that I am going to raise the devil with the management, means I am going to argue with the management, right, about the problem. So going to raise the devil means to make kind of a quarrel or argument this time, and you can bet on it, means you can challenge that I will do it, means I must do that. He said grimly. He said grimly means angrily and seriously. This is the second time in a month that somebody has got into my room through that nuisance of a balcony. The second time in a month, second time, not first time, that somebody has entered into my room through that nuisance of a balcony. That means what? Means that problem, inconvenience of a balcony. So what is balcony? You know, if the room is in the first floor, not ground floor but first floor, then there is kind of open space outside the room, kind of hanging, and there kind of open space where you can stand and where you can see the outside balcony. Fowler's eyes went to the single window of the room. Fowler's eyes means Fowler then saw to the single window of the room. Means there was a kind of single window in the room. It was an ordinary window. It was an ordinary window against which now the night was pressing blackly, means through which he was seeing the night sky, dark night sky. So against which, through which the dark night sky was visible. That's why it is said in a different way, that is, that night was pressing blackly, means night sky was visible and that was very dark night. Balcony, Max said with a rising inflection. Balcony means she was kind of shocked. Balcony, Max said with a rising inflection, means that voice, change in the voice, kind of loudly. No, a passkey. No, a passkey means kind of master key. So I did not know about the balcony, means he entered into Osable's room by using a master key, and he did not know about the balcony. It might have saved me some trouble had I known. He is saying that if I had known about the balcony, then it might have saved me from some trouble. It is not my balcony. It's not my balcony, he said. Osable said with extreme irritation. Extreme means too much irritation. He was irritated and he was saying that It is not my balcony. It belongs to the next apartment. Apartment, you know, in a flat or hotel, there are many apartments. So, kind of his room, another's, or someone's room, somebody's room, and the next apartment. So, it is the balcony of the next apartment. He glanced explanatorily at Fowler. He saw. Explanatory means what? Kind of in an explanative manner. Kind of he was asking for explanation. Fowler, you see? Okay? He said, this room used to be part of a large unit. So he was explaining the thing to Fowler. You see? He said, this room used to be part of a large unit, large kind of apartment. And the next room, through that door there, used to be the living room. And the next room, you can see there, that used to be a living room where someone used to live. It had the balcony. That room had the balcony, which extends under my window now, which now extended to my window now. Means that now it is separated and it is extended to my window now. So that balcony is now extended to his window. Then you can get onto it from the empty room 2 doors down. So there is an empty room 2 doors down. Okay, and through which you can come into my room. Means there is an empty room, then there is that balcony, and then here is the window of Osabel's room, then his room. So 2 doors down, there are 2 doors. After that there is another room, and through which one can come to Osabel's room. And somebody did last month. Okay, somebody entered into his room last month. The management promised to block it off, but they haven't. Management said they should block that passage of entrance, but they haven't blocked it. Max glanced at Fowler. Glance means looked at Fowler, who was standing stiffly, not far from Osabel. He was standing stiffly, means kind of in a strict manner. Okay, so means he was not standing comfortably, stiffly, still kind of. Now, and waved the gun with a commanding gesture, and he was waved means moved. He moved his gun, kind of ordering signal. He was giving order. Please sit down, he said. We have a wait of half an hour, I think. Then he said, please sit down. We have to wait for 30 minutes. 31 minutes, Osabel said moodily, angrily, showing mood. He said 31 minutes. Irritation, mood. The appointment was for 12:30. Appointment was at 12:30. I wish I knew how you learned about the report, Max. He said, I wish I could have learned about the way you learned about the report. He addressed this speech to Max. The little spy smiled evilly. Little spy, that Max, smiled in a villainous manner, and a villain. And we wish we knew how your people got the report. And he said, we wish that how your people got the report. But no harm has been done. No harm has been done. No fight, nothing. I will get it back tonight. What is that? Who is at the door? He said, I will get it back tonight. Then said, what is that? What is that? Who is at the door? Fowler jumped at the sudden knocking at the door. He was jumped, shocked. The sudden knocking at the door. Osabel just smiled. That will be the police. He said, that will be the police. He said, I thought that such an important paper as the one we are waiting for should have a little extra protection. He said, I thought that such an important paper which the police are bringing must have come with a protection. Okay, I told them to check on me to make sure everything was all right. I told them, I advised them kind of to check on me, to come on me after making sure, confirming everything was all right. Everything was all right. Max beat his lip nervously. So now Max is becoming nervous. He beat his lip nervously. The knocking was repeated. Knocking now was repeated. Okay, that's all. We will continue the last part in our next class. Thank you.